This episode of Edible Top Podcast is brought to you by Bangers.com, where you can get all your CBD and THC needs mailed right to your front door. And also get 15% off your entire order with promo code Edible Talk.
Y'all gonna act like y'all don't know what them edibles do.
Leave that in there though. Leave that in there.
Edibles kick it.
I swear I'm out my...
Edible Talk Podcast, episode 8. I'm here with my man.
Manny Freezy.
Yeah, we got a special guest, man. She been in the, you know what I mean, the Baltimore scene for a very long time, man. I say that she a legend in the city. She should have a picture up somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that if y'all been to anything in Baltimore, damn near.
Any event, any
You seen
type
her,
of
you know, out
venue.
there, you know. You seen her out there with a camera, you know, taking pictures, you know what I'm saying, and throwing you on Facebook and Instagram and tagging you in it, you know what I'm saying. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. I'm trying to do my Nori shit, but the slowed down version, the screw version, you feel me? Shut up, Houston. Hey, man, we got the Baltimore Paparazzi, Lisa Stant, yeah, man.
What an introduction.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nori, man. You inspire me.
Oh, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
Man, what's been going on though? How have things been? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. To me, it don't feel like the city is in the same space that it was a couple years ago. But
Well, I mean, with the whole COVID thing, everything's been shut down.
right.
And then, like, my last show that I went to was March of last year. No, March of what? What? Hell, I don't even know.
You
It
know
was
what
it
my
was
last
my,
show was?
it was Jay Stone, and then everything. That's when everything went out. Like, they stopped shows, they stopped events, they stopped everything. And I mean, and then when everything started to open back up, you know, there was little shows here and there, but yeah, I didn't feel comfortable.
You know what my last show was? I had to go back to it. You know what my last show was?
What was
When?
it?
Damn, you couldn't even give it a guess.
Nope, I don't
You
know.
can't give it a guess and shit. Damn, I feel so small. No, but December 7th, 2019.
That's my birthday.
Right.
It's been almost 2 years.
Yeah. That's the last time I was on stage.
What was that? Was at the 8x10?
Yeah, it was like 8 by 10. It was such a great show. You know, it was a great show other than my set. It was a great show.
Oh, I remember now.
Yeah.
It was actually a good
I
set,
ain't been
but
on stage since that day.
that wasn't your
I
fault.
said, fuck this rap shit that day.
But I've been to a couple rap battles.
Okay.
Because my brother Roller, who's in Norfolk, Virginia, he had a couple battles, and I went to those.
Right.
But I got another one coming up too. But I was like, this whole like year and some change that we've been off from the scene, because that's the way I look at it. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Alright. But it's just like, it kind of put a lot of things into perspective for me.
Right.
But you know, I mean, I do miss going to shows and stuff, but
Right.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling,
The same, yeah.
Like-
yeah. The same, it was like, it was.
oh, I do know, there's gonna be a Baltimore Crown.
This year?
Yeah, she
Oh.
put it up on Instagram. I haven't voted yet, but I mean, I wouldn't even know who to vote for.
Damn.
Captain Gates supposed to be down next month.
Yeah, I know. I wish I was in the game. I'd have been open enough for him.
But yeah, there's a few concerts coming up that I was trying to go to.
Shout out to Kevin Gates. We need you on the edible talk, man. You ain't gotta fuck with the edible. Or I can make you some healthy shit. I know you on your healthy shit, you feel what I'm saying? But I do everything, man. I be in there with the salads and shit. I be fucking it up, man. Everything edible. You hear me? Broccoli. You hear me? Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's been about like I've just been working 2 jobs and trying to pay my bills.
Right. Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I did do like I said, I've done a couple of things. Like I've gone to a couple battles, and I did a family photo shoot for a friend of mine. That she's a photographer as well, but of course she couldn't take a family portrait, and she's the photographer. It's just not gonna work.
Right.
But I mean, other than that, ain't been nothing but the music scene.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is. I mean, what's the last show I see that you've been to?
The last one was the Jay Stone show that happened at.
That was in 2020.
Yeah, it went right before lockdown.
It was before lockdown. I thought that was
It was
during
March.
lockdown. 'Cause I thought that people
It was
get
right
in
at the
trouble
beginning.
for not wearing their masks.
Yeah, it was right in
in
the beginning of it.
Okay.
We weren't wearing, well, yeah, we were wearing masks.
Yeah, I remember. I wasn't there. I just remember from
Yeah.
seeing pictures.
How was it? Is he a good performer?
I mean, I know Jay Stone anyway. I mean, I met him a couple years
I know
before.
he can rap,
Yeah, he's
but it's a difference when you see somebody in person.
don't I know it? I could tell you stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the I was just talking about this earlier with my homegirl because we met Jay the same time at my radio show that I have with Hardbody.
Right. I remember,
And,
I
you
remember
know,
I was there when he came there.
He
You remember? Because I think I was right before him. He was
Yeah.
after me. And
yeah, because it's supposed to be Comp too, but
He
Comp
was
never
there.
showed up.
Yeah, that's what happened.
But for anybody that's watching, listening to this, Jay Stone is Nipsey Hussle's best friend. They grew up together. He was on tour with Nipsey the whole time that he's been, he's in all the videos. But that was my last show. Like I said, I met him when I did my interview with him when he came from Cali to do a show here. And then that was my last show that he came in town for. And I don't know what happened per se, but I think there was an act that went on, and then right before Jay Stone, and they weren't supposed to go on. You know how that happens, So, and then they had to be thrown off the stage by Jay Stone and his people because they didn't want to get off stage, like staying up there refusing, like But they weren't from Baltimore; they were from Hartford County. Anyway.
Jesus.
Anyway,
I
don't know
who. County,
I don't know who they.
I
don't know who they were, but they were awful. Like I have a problem with artists not engaging with the stage, like with the
audience.
Yeah, with the audience.
Yeah.
These two guys were
I'll
rapping
do that
to.
if I feel the energy from the audience.
But these two were rapping to each other,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, and then of course rapping over their vocals and basically not even rapping their vocals anyway. They just jumping up and down partying anyway. But so they had to be taken off stage, and then Jay Stone's microphone didn't work, and he was ready to leave. And everybody in the crowd.
What is it, like Paparazzi? Is it still called Paparazzi?
I don't know what it's called, anything. But he was getting ready to leave until everybody started rapping his music back to him.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Like they were like, "Nah, man, don't leave." And they started rapping different
That's
stuff.
what's up.
So I mean, he's a good guy. I mean, he's a nice guy to me, and I like his music.
Oh yeah. And look, I know it's rude to like yawn on the air and shit, but you know what I'm saying? It's called edible talk, so you know what's happening. You know what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
So
man, that's what's up, man. What other like celebrities have you like taken pictures of or dealt with over the years?
oh God. Okay, let's see. I've taken pictures of Royce the 5'9", Raekwon, Capadonna, Ghostface, Method Man, Redman, Rick Ross, Fabulous, Monica, Those last three
Oh,
were.
I was there that night.
Those three were.
Man, my man Cornell, he part of Monica's family or whatever. Man, Cornell, like, it's crazy because like he ain't even know, but like we've been connected since like 2005 because of the internet. Like we was just sitting there talking, and he like, yeah, he supposed to be all this shit. Shout out to Cornell, man.
Those last three
he used to run with C Murder and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Free C Murder, man.
Yeah, he when Monica moving around, he be with her all the time.
But those last three were for 9GQ jams for their summer jam that they had.
Mm-hmm.
And I got asked by 9GQ to be one of their photographers. That was one of my shining moments. Let's see, who else? Funk Volume, that was Hobson, Swizz, Jaron Benton, DJ, oh shit, I forgot the DJ's name. But who else? Highway Yella from Swisher House.
Shout out, we gotta get him on the edible talk.
And
Devin
the dude that night.
Devin
I
the
need
dude.
you to tag him in it.
I definitely will. Oh God, who else? I know I'm missing people. I've been to so many shows.
It's all good.
Oh, how did I forget? The one and the only Tech 9.
Technique.
Yes.
Yeah.
The second time, it was actually the first time I got to take pictures of him. It was the second concert I went to. I was right up front.
That's what's up.
So yeah, that was a dope.
So, let me ask you this, like, out of all of the people that you took pictures of, celebrity-wise, out of all of the people that you took pictures of, was it ever a time where you was just like, what the fuck? Like, I really just did that. Like, this, you know what I mean? Like, you look at him like, this is that person.
Well, I wouldn't say that person, but this was that amazing moment for me. And anybody that knows me loves Tech. I love Tech 9. Right. Tech 9 is like one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, you always used to have him on.
Yes. I was listening to him when I was driving here.
Yeah.
So, but my most favorite moment, my most favorite like concert that I got to take a picture of was Redman and Method Man at Frozen Harbor.
Right.
At Ram's Head. And only because of the incident that happened with Method Man. I just put my camera down because I had been taking pictures. My hands was getting tired, so I just put it on the stage because I'm right there at the pit. And I'm kind of like looking around. I think Redman was on the little part that come out, and people were, and I'm watching that. All of a sudden, I feel water splash on me, and I turned around with the face, and with like Poplar Grove came back. I was on Poplar Grove trying to stab somebody in front of the police. I was like, what the fuck? And looked up, and Method Man is looking me dead in my face and going, oh my God, I'm so sorry. He spit the water down. He spit the water onto the stage.
Oh. And it splashed on you?
And it splashed on me.
Right.
And I was like, and when I seen it was him, I was like, okay, it's fine. I'm fine. So during the show.
I got spit on by a famous person. It was cool.
Well, that's why I was mad at first. But it wasn't anyway. So during the show, he came over, grabbed my hand, and was apologizing to me. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I said it's fine. It's okay.
Man, you could have got him for an interview at that moment. You could have got him for fucking. Well, I'm actually a radio host. I'll take a 15 minutes with you. You can do it right here, and I just. You know what I'm saying? So then after the show, he was, everything. He was slapping the hands, shaking hands, and all. And he leaned back down. He's like, I apologize for it a third time, and that was like, yeah, I was like, that's a moment. Even when I have dementia, I'll always remember that moment. I have a couple of those moments that when I hit dementia, I'm still gonna remember this shit right here. Let me ask you, like, I don't know. I ask off the wall questions sometimes, but it's not off the wall. It's still in the same range. What got you started with the camera? Like, when did you get into pictures and photography?
Well, I mean, I've always.
How you say photography?
Yes.
All right.
I've always taken
I'm a
pictures.
stupid nigga that act smart.
Dyslexic.
I always take pictures. Like when I was younger, I mean, I had 35mm camera, you know, with the film that you had to go and get it developed and all that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've always taken pictures, but the real reason why I started taking pictures in the Baltimore music scene, so I could try to remember who these people were. But guess what? It didn't work.
You still be forgetting.
Well, I mean, I've had people come up to me and go, "Don't you know who I am?" I'm like,
What made you remember who I was? Was it like music, or was it like what is it? Because I mean, you know, you meet a bunch of rappers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
with you, I think it was you. I just kept seeing you, and I don't remember if you like spoke to me or if you just like. I don't really remember. Like I just remember seeing you on stage. You and like I didn't even know anybody else's name at one point in time. You know what I mean? Like I was like, you know, the one guy that be with Big Steve.
Yeah.
You know, but I guess it was just the constant seeing you constantly. You know what I mean? And then over the years, just holding conversations, and because Steve's like part of my family. Like he's like my nephew that I raised as my son. Something, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just you know, one of those. Plus, he appreciates.
My nephew's son.
Yeah, my nephew's son. Like we from West Virginia.
Shout out West Virginia. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Charlestown.
I had to start something with that. But you know, it's.
Oh, fuck.
You know, I just think it was just how.
Where's my Springs?
It was just how you. It's just like how you approached and everything, you know, because like I had some people just approaching me, you know, like they had already made it to like Def Jam or something with their ego up on their shoulders.
Yeah. I remember my shit was on my shoulders at one point. But that was because people made it that way.
Right.
Like you start just,
But
it's like you're inhaling it. Like,
Steve makes you support him.
no.
Steve, no, seriously, because like,
no, listen,
no,
this was
listen.
back in a different.
This was back in a different day.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but when I met you, it was like,
I know.
it was like, yo, this is my CD.
I was aggressive.
You know what I'm saying? a lot of artists, but I'm saying,
fucker coming as fucking.
that's the only way, like, that's, every artist should do that, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put theyself out there. Cause a lot of
aura around me back there. Like niggas wouldn't even say nothing to me unless they was serious. Cause you know I'm gonna put your motherfucking.
You know how many CDs we done gave out? I know we gave out hella.
God,
In a couple spots, like North Carolina.
Yeah, we been all over.
Yeah, Towson. We done passed out hella CDs. But when I met him, when we was working together and shit, like, yo, I be rapping. At Carolina. Yeah, Atlanta.
I
Yeah.
be everywhere. I be forgetting.
Who was where?
Yeah. What we doing?
We been to Houston. Remember when we was in
I've
Houston?
been used a few times.
Yeah, remember we was in Houston? You
Yeah.
did the urban politicians that time.
Right now in a hotel. I gotta get him on here too.
Yeah, Big Ant. Shout out to him.
Hell yeah.
Mm-mm.
Man, that shit crazy. I was about to ask something, but I realized it's getting close to that time.
Yeah.
Bitch ass cameras.
You better check them. Might
Shit bullshit, man. You know what I need to start doing? I need to start writing like certain shit down. so I can get sharper. You know what I'm saying? That's on air. Don't edit this out.
That's how when I started out. That's what I did.
Yeah, I gotta start doing that and shit, man. I only can think if I'm high. If I'm not high, I can't think. I don't know shit. I don't know nothing about what nothing. Like, if I had to go to school, I would have to be high to be in school. Otherwise, I'm wasting my fucking time and money. It's like, because that's the only way I'm going to absorb it. I even be listening to shit you ain't even said and shit. And I'd be like, but it'll be like, well, this nigga smart as shit. It's like, it's just the weed. Oh, no. That shit crazy, man. Shout out to the weed, man. How was the edible food? What
These things still recording?
The edible pizza.
I can't even tell.
This is so unprofessional.
Isn't it though? Oh yeah, it's still blinking.
She just got up and shit.
Oh, well. That shit'll get out of it.
I mean, you know, that's how this shit work, man. That's how this shit work. But I'm gonna go ahead and man. So how was that? How was the menu today? I said the menu.
The pizza?
Yeah, I made what I made.
Cheese pizza?
Oh yeah, I made cheese pizza and I made
Pepperoni
pizza, and then like I did my shit a different way.
Damn, I ain't get the swan.
No,
Next time, maybe.
No, I don't do swine in my house. They turkey based.
Oh, why? Either way.
Yeah, that's how I'm
Yeah, I think he had more than just one.
Oh yeah, I had to, cause see, I gotta test my own shit. I can't just give it out. You know what I mean? I got the salted caramel brownie. I'm about to start my own shit without.
We need to be selling this shit.
You know what I'm saying? Limitedly on your way to the dispensaries. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna be just like the DC and you know what I'm saying, New Jersey area to start out, and then we on.
You could do it like that.
Man,
I wouldn't think it's illegal to fucking sell edibles, is it?
it's illegal to sell edibles.
In Maryland, yeah.
Yeah,
That's why.
but it's not. Illegal.
Not in Virginia.
It's not illegal to have them though.
Right, it ain't.
Cause look, when the police pull you over, and I'm just telling everybody out there,
Yeah.
when the police pull you over, they're gonna ask you, "Are you selling these?" Of course not.
Right, of course not.
Of course
Duh.
not. I mean,
They're for
everybody
personal
rides around-
consumption.
Look, everybody rides
And
around
plus-
with 30 fucking edibles.
And plus, how the fuck is they gonna know if it's edibles or not?
Well,
Unless you tell them.
Well, mine are labeled.
I'm not finna. He's not gonna know these is edibles.
Mine's is labeled.
Oh,
You
okay.
feel me? So they gonna know exactly what it is.
Oh, why? Well, in that case, yeah.
But see, the thing is, if you have them, you just have them.
Right.
But if you're trying to sell them, that's
I'm not. No, these are for me, officer.
shit. I mean, even the cops.
All 36 boxes.
Even the cops that caught me with them, they never even took them.
Mm-hmm.
They just said put them up. Don't have them.
Yeah, it's just edibles.
Cause I be having my shit somewhere.
Yeah.
like it's my yeah. Oh, girl, sit your ass down. Sit your yeah.
Yo said.
Oh man, yo, it just be like that sometimes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, motherfucker looking in the back. It's funny as shit. Motherfucker looking in the back. He's like, what's this? It says cakes and pies and stuff. he was like, this is weed. I said, sir, no, it's not. It's cakes and pies. There's weed in it. I don't know. It's sugar in it. I mean, I'm sure it's like, you know what I'm saying, flowers. I don't know all the ingredients, sir. Yo, that shit was so goddamn funny, yo. After the fact, I was so bitch when he but he knew I wasn't driving. I had the fucking sheet over me and shit. I was sleeping. I was asleep. And he woke me up and shit. Oh man. Sleeping my motherfucking car. Shit, man. But yeah, you had a something that you wanted to talk about. You wanted to get something off your chest.
I mean, because we was saying to edit that part out.
Okay, expound, because I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
You talking about the Chinese dude dancing?
Oh my God, I didn't say anything like that. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is like, what's the politically correct way?
This nigga crazy.
You know what I mean? Because it's 2021, and like, shit is just different now.
You
can't say a lot of shit.
You can't say nothing without somebody getting offended by it.
Yeah, and now Instagram is like acting like Facebook.
It's because they're owned by Facebook.
But they wasn't like that though. Facebook always was like that, but now they're like tripping. Instagram is definitely.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they keep threatening on deleting my page. They keep telling me they gonna delete my shit.
They hit my shit like every fucking week about some shit I said in 2015 or 16 and shit, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Why is this just getting noticed?
You can't say shit on there.
Who was looking at my page, yo?
No, it's because
because
because what they're doing is just it's the way the algorithm and everything is. They are looking for certain words, and it's stupid. It's just stupid.
I said it was nudity in a picture from 2017, and the girl had spandex on. I'm like, what the hell are you
Somebody somebody reported that one, I think.
You know, Boosie's page got canceled for that shit, and she wasn't nude, the girl.
That shit crazy, yo. And I don't even check that shit before they do whatever they do.
Yeah, they even geeking.
And that's what it is.
Instead of like, you know, nowadays you can't really speak your mind.
I mean, you can speak your mind, but expect somebody to speak theirs back to you.
But nah, it's like people catch feelings now. Like, look at the baby. Like, look at what they did to him.
Well,
you can't say.
In all actuality, I really don't give a shit about what any of them go through or any of them. I really don't. It has no effect on me. The baby said what he said, and what it was is people were mad at the way that he insinuated that about who has AIDS, and you know, it's just really
I'm not laughing. I'm going
because it's stupid.
You said that
because all of it's stupid.
Yeah.
You know, I don't agree with what he said because
I'm just saying he's just one example.
You know,
He's just one example.
But
you know, you said be in this country, you could say anything you wanted to say.
Yeah, but you gotta be ready for what's gonna come out.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't feel like there used to be no cancel culture before.
Sure it was. People did it because we didn't have media. We didn't have social.
Cancel culture, but it was
people getting blackballed. That was probably the cancel culture. You getting blackballed. You feel me?
WA days and shit. They couldn't do them the way they do them today. So what they did, they get a bunch of their CDs
and protest
and do that little shit where they smash the CD.
Protest and shit.
But my thing is this, yo. The fuck you buy all them CDs for? Because you had to buy them.
Yeah.
You didn't steal them.
Right.
So what point are we proving? What point are we proving?
Well, that's just like with football. Sometimes with LeBron James when he left Cleveland and people were burning his jersey. Sweetie, that has no effect on him because you bought that.
Yeah.
But there's always been a cancel culture. It's just that there was no social media for everybody to be promoting that's what they're being upset about or whatever. People have a right to voice their opinions, like I said, but be ready for what's going to come behind that.
Right.
I don't post anything political because I will delete your ass for saying anything to me. Because once again, this is my, if I post something political, this is my view.
Right.
If somebody, I'm the type of person that I'll listen to what you have to say. Yeah. If you disagree with me, I'll be like,
That's why I deleted my fucking Facebook. I was tired of fucking going back and forth with people.
Well, and that's what I'm saying.
I can't do that.
I got rid of Facebook, yo.
I don't post that type of shit.
Because I'm like when I see if you don't like what I'm saying, keep scrolling.
Feel me? I've been deleted by people for liking comments that went against them.
That's
because somebody said that, you know, that this person did bad business, and his comment, right, and his comment, he said something like, you just don't, you just can't do, you can't do that, shouldn't do that, and I agreed with it. I found out that I got deleted by that person. Why? Because I agreed with an opinion of you that's negative. I didn't say it.
Right.
But my thing is, if you're going to stand on your own 2 feet and support something, and somebody, you know, there's people coming at you left and right, and you gotta be prepared for that.
We need to go back to the hippie days, like the peace and love days. You feel me? What you think? More edibles, more weed.
Yeah, edibles always gonna make the life better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People just need to chill
like
out,
earlier
right?
the day, like I was irritated because, like, you know what I'm saying, my host canceled on me at the last minute and shit. Like I got another host here. And I already paid for this shit. I can't get my money back. And I was just like, I was mad as a motherfucker. And then the edible kicked in. I saw the sun. It saved your life, man. It's just everything, man. It makes life wonderful, man. I be thinking about all the good shit when I be going through bad shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it make you see the good shit and bad shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I hear that you got like a documentary about to come out. You want to talk about that?
Well, it's not about to come out. We're putting it together. We're just in the first beginning talks of getting, you know, like the videographer, because one's already been like suggested or whatever. But it's just something that I've thought about in the past, you know, couple of years.
Right.
Like, I thought about putting out books with my pictures, but I didn't know how to do it. Do I do it
That's dope.
like a year?
Would you consider doing a book and then having like some pictures in them?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I was gonna do a book of.
I'm sorry, my brain
Right.
is fools, you know.
But my I talked about this on when I was at Hard Body Radio with
Everybody should
Shadid.
support that shit, like real shit. It's
Like-
like no reason why that shit can't be in the top 10s or something. And shit,
Like,
'cause
it was-
even took pictures of thousands of people.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't know like
You could probably put a book together too.
put
That would
you
be
know
that would be hard.
with
With all
like
your
per
pictures?
year or per like venue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, like how would I even put those pictures together as far as like telling a story with my pictures?
That would be hard.
I guess you would have to start.
That would be
with the
hard.
story.
We gotta put that together.
You would have to start with the story.
You know what I
and
mean?
then, like, cause you know it's the same. Like writing a book is like writing a movie.
And, like,
shit.
you recall-
you gotta start with the story.
And recalling the night of the event when
Well, I
you took
used
these pictures.
Well, I used to.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it could be that scenario and shit, but she got to figure out what
Yeah,
story
what
she
she-
wants to tell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
Yeah,
I used
that's a
to,
scenario that could be used.
I used to do reviews after shows, and put it on. Remember when Facebook, you could, well, you still can. It's called Notes, and you can write stuff and let people read it.
On Facebook?
Yeah, it was.
Oh my
I used to
God.
make blogs. I used to make
Oh my
blogs
God,
on
that
there
sounds
with
so
it.
intrusive. Hell no, I'm not
Yeah,
doing
Facebook
that.
got so
No,
much
you
shit.
write. It's almost like writing
The
a
story,
post,
and a story
but it's
and
it's
shit.
a note
It's
thing
like
that
the
you.
stories.
No, you could write whatever. You could like I used to write
kinda like a note,
recaps.
you could just say some dumb shit on there, like, man, fuck, I hate these bitches. And then it just be so, like, what you talking about?
But you just.
Niggas do that all the time, though.
But you know, I had wanted to do that with my pictures, and then I got talking about doing an actual documentary. You know, and basically my story becoming the Baltimore, you know, paparazzi.
Okay.
So you know, I tell it's in my bio. It's always on any of my bios when it comes to Baltimore paparazzi. But like how I got here. Who gave me that name? Like I give all the accolades to people who've helped me be who I am.
I'm glad. Cause look, I would have asked you that. I'm glad that you said that.
What?
Who gave you that name?
Oh, cause you.
I don't want you to tell me. You can tell me off there. But
No.
they found out in the book, in the movie and shit. God damn it. Amazon. I got the plug with Amazon. Y'all want the Amazon plug? Holla at me. Yeah. Get your motherfucking money, man. You got a project, you got a movie, you got a whatever, man. Holla at me, man. Let's get this shit going, man. They work the business out on the business end.
Oh God.
Nah, man. It's like a distribution company.
Right.
I'm just helping niggas out.
Right. You know, I've been wanting to write a book for a long time, but I always get sidelined with life. But like the picture thing, like with the pictures,
Yeah.
you know, I have thousands upon thousands upon thousands
Right.
of
Yeah, I was
pictures.
gonna say, how many pictures do you think that you have on Facebook? Just say Facebook. I know you probably got more than them damn cards.
On Facebook, I couldn't even give you a number.
Not even like
No, because
100,000, 500,000.
I couldn't even tell you. I mean,
Yo, she do like you gotta think she been going to shows since what 2008, and she takes like.
well, now I do. Before I didn't.
I know.
But I'll take 1,000 and
Yo,
something.
one time I don't know what show it was. It was like 900 fucking pictures at one fucking event. Fucking.
Yeah.
That's work.
Yep, and then I go through each and every one of the pictures.
That's fucking work, yo. Like,
I was at
how does that
I was at a
work?
battle event and took 2,000.
That is crazy.
Cause I want to make sure I get that right shot.
Yeah, you did it, damn. You really need a trophy, man. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Ain't nobody worried about me because I'm loved when I'm there doing what I do, but I'm not thought of when I'm out of sight.
Man, I can relate, but at the end of the day, man, I'ma just say what I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just say what I feel. It is what it is, man. But yeah, we gotta wrap it up though. What you got coming soon is In the Spotlight with Lisa Stant coming back. Is it?
I mean, I'd like to. I would.
So that's something that we could probably talk and figure something out. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah, because
that. We could probably
I
figure
miss
something out.
I miss talking to people.
I'm I'm trying to go forward with this podcast shit. So as I go forward, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely.
Why don't you just do straight podcasts instead?
I told her that. I fucking told her that.
Like
Stop
nobody's
trying to get on people's
yeah.
shit because my thing is this.
Yeah,
And
do not-
hey, look.
no
This
shit
is
to
no
them.
disrespect in nobody's radio station, but my thing is this. With the way that the world is going now, it's better to build your own brand rather than attach to somebody else and pay their rent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Get your shit and then pay that and put whatever you're gonna get them into promotion and marketing and getting that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like.
But one problem with that for me is the way that I do my interviews. I'm not gonna have 100 people traipsing, come to my house. You know what I mean? So I want.
You see how I do it, right?
I know how you do it, and my pockets are a little bit shorter than yours.
Why we gotta make it seem like
I'm just saying.
Stop doing that, man.
I'm just saying.
Oh man, shit! You got to hook up with the means and shit. I'm not gonna say on camera, but you got you got something to your advantage right there, and you can tell better than I can tell which ones have what you need inside of it.
Right.
Because I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
But you could work that to your advantage and get your own shit and just set it up. And what I do is I have that suitcase right there, that big giant fucking suitcase that costs like $60 when I get on the plane. This bitch right here. You know what I'm saying? I got that bitch and I just carry that motherfucker that literally has everything in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's for me. I have to get A, B, and C situated first. So.
Yeah.
But I miss my show. I say that all the time. and the fact that every time how many times had you been on my show?
Like 4.
4?
Yeah, I think
like
so.
40.
I used to live around the corner. You know,
Steve is also the one that when I used to have my In the Spotlight showcases, he would just come down there. I tell him come on down there and give him a break.
Yeah.
And then him and my daughter would stand there and laugh at people. Cause neither one of them got any sense.
It just be funny sometimes. Shit, crazy.
Yeah, but like I said, my In the Spotlight is been attached to a lot of different things. So
Right.
remember, I used to have my own mixtape series.
Yeah.
Yep, I thought about bringing that back too. I just think at the time I gotta focus on A, B, and C first.
And it's hard to do mixtapes nowadays too, because I mean, like you got the copyright thing now, the way so you can't put it everywhere you want it for people to hear it and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just